There's no time. Uh-oh. That's a very delayed mic. Okay, there we go. Very good. Turn on the Chitterbox. Thank you. Hello, BDs, your favorite Cheese Louise. It's time to react to Nintendo Direct. It's gonna be the final Nintendo Switch 1 Direct, because Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is next week. Why would they do it like this? I don't know. I really have no idea what to expect. Make sure we're live. My alarm did not go off, but fortunately, I looked at the clock anyway with like 10 minutes to spare. But oofy, ouch, ow, my lower spine. It was very hard to even just like get up to look at the clock, let alone get out of bed, but I did it. I'm here with time to spare. What do I want to see today? I don't know. I anticipate remakes and Metroid Prime 4. Gonna put it out there. Mother HD Trilogy. That's the remake I would like to see. I am somehow not live. Hold on. Twitch be live. Okay, good job. I have not live tweeted. I still have time. I was also seeing rumblings of a Star Fox remake, but that was just people saying stuff. It's not really even like a rumor. Wake up, pinheads. It's time to watch commercials. Oh yeah, throwing things is working again. Throw, 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 throw. Okay, those are all the routines I didn't clear. Louise. I just wanted to make sure I was live and here before it started playing. Thankfully, I did a good amount of prep work before I went to bed. And also, I did not sleep very easily because my back. Ow. What's going on? I'm too tired. I'm too tired to do this good. Oh, we're going, we're going. Who even knows what awaits? Where's my music? Turn it off. I'm capturing audio, right? Yes, yes I am. I am a good smart boy who knows how to do that. Okay, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D. That's a known quantity. Okay, they're not opening with anything crazy. There we go. I'll also say wake up pinheads. It's time to watch commercials on the Discord. That was mostly just what I was saying in my live tweet, but it's fine. We're good. I am actually shocked that I woke up like right before it and had the wherewithal to. Well, I guess because I saw the sun had risen. I'm like, it seems a little late. I should probably check the clock. I don't know, this lower back thing is becoming a real actual problem. I don't know if I'll have to start canceling streams or what, but for now, we're doing this. This is a moment in history. I mean, does it feel better than it did when I went to bed? I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's very hard to crawl out of bed.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi.
I should probably turn on subtitles, huh?
Your guide for today's
Oh,
Direct.
unavailable. Never mind.
Today,
It is a
we'll
little
be
quiet,
providing
huh?
Information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have
I don't want it to be too loud,
Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that
Yeah.
as well.
That one is That one I expect more bombshells. I have honestly like no expectations today.
Remake from Square Enix.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a single game announced that I'm actually intend to buy.
What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited.
My Dragon Quest 3 HD2D is neat, and I guess this is also neat. But I do not plan on buying any of them until they're like very on sale in the future.
Escape from dire straits.
Metroid. Metroid Dread. Moon Chronicles 2. Mouthwashing. Wait, Space Channel 5? No, never mind. I'll see for Konami Daddy. I have the Somnium Files. I saw the glove and I was like, ooh la la? Okay, I have not played any of the Somnium Files games. Most I know is from videos that Ramsey's made. He likes these games, but he likes a lot of silly games. I don't know, I'm sure these are good.
Dive into a subject's dream.
I just have not played them, and they're not even close to the backlog.
Mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
So
everything you learn will bring you one step closer to
I don't know if this will. If this is a. I don't even know if this is like a bucket list game. If I'll even try to touch it before I die. It doesn't look bad. It's just there's a lot of games out there, you know.
Unleash the supernatural.
Sorry. So far we've seen no actual like Nintendo games. Danganronpa. It's Shuichi. Look at him. Okay, new Shin Megami Tensei.
Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Raido Remastered. I've never heard of Raido.
Capital City in the year Taisho 20.
It's said by Devil Summoner devs, which is that's an Atlas game.
Detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
Wait, is it a Devil Summoner game, or is it like a Devil Summoner spin-off? I don't even know. I don't even know how it works. It's like, oh, Devil Summoner's a Shin Megami Tensei spin-off, and then this is a Devil Summoner spin-off.
You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle.
The character design of the main character, it reminds me a lot of Shin Megami Tensei 4. Which I will say, once again, that I did not really like very much.
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core.
Oh yeah, I did some checking. I do own the remake of Shin Megami Tensei 3, but I do not own Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, that went on sale later today? Oh, that's crazy. Consume darkness.
With your memories gone, you are summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world.
Shadow Labyrinth? Wait,
you're
no.
greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Okay, I thought it was a different game I had seen before.
This spherical stranger, moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
It has that energy.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings,
his name is
shift and combine with Puck to explore
areas
you couldn't reach before.
Wait, I was about to make a Pac-Man joke.
Tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
What the heck?
Facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
That's kind of crazy. You got a little Pac-Man guy with you.
Your prey, you'll collect
He's not even kind of Pac-Man. He just is Pac-Man.
Be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal. And devour
You just want to see ghosts, dude.
This cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. Huh. That's a maybe someday game.
The rhythmic march begins.
Hey, I know those guys from Astrobot.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch.
I didn't even know what they were called. Patapon, sure.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward.
It is funny, even though these aren't Nintendo games, we're still just getting a bunch of remakes and remasters and
And
ports.
if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse riding Kiba.
There was apparently a rumor that this was before this direct was even confirmed. It was like Metroid Prime 4 is going to be in it, and it's going to blow everything else out of the water. Obviously, Metroid Prime 4 will be in this direct today and not in the Switch 2 direct. And if all they have is, I mean, I'm glad for Patapon fans, but I'm not too intrigued. But if this kind of stuff is all they got, if they're not even announcing any new Nintendo games, then of course Metroid Prime 4 is going to blow everything out of the water.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled
Farming
in a
sim.
windswept valley. This is where your new life
It looks like Disney Dream World, or whatever it's called. Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar. Okay, no Story of Seasons game. For those who don't know, Story of the Season. Story of Seasons is the new name for Harvest Moon. Because they don't own the license to the name Harvest Moon. So any Harvest Moons made after Story of Season started coming out, it was by people that own the name Harvest Moon, but actually never made any of the games. So these are the Harvest Moon devs.
And other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Like, it's literally Harvest Moon in every way except for the name.
You'll help the once famous market
Because
regain
they
its
lost the
former
rights to the
splendor.
name or something.
You can also
she's cute.
get to know the locals.
I'd like to spend more time.
I've never played a Harvest Moon
And
game though.
maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus, taking advantage of Zephyrtown's windy conditions can
Look
make
at that
travel
animation
and
for
other
holding
tasks
that.
a breeze.
Yeah, I don't think Breath of the Wild copyrighted holding your arms up to hold a hang glider.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins.
Maybe
when
it did. I
Story
don't know.
of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
My marvelous.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
There's so many of them. So many Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons games.
Please take a look at this.
And I haven't played even one of them. I've heard Peanut Butter Gamer talk about them. Metroid Prime 2 HD? Metroid Prime 4? Metroid Prime 4. It didn't really look like anything in Metroid Prime 2 that I remember, but it's been a while. Alright, show me something new. I played Metroid Prime before. You gotta...
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Planet viewers?
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to,
Got a world tree?
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Oh man, scanning things. I've never done that before in a Metroid Prime game. Does look pretty
She's
though.
not alone though. Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
I was honestly expecting Metroid Prime 4 at the end, so maybe they will have an actual announcement at the end.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Okay. Got a little gem in her forehead.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Can I fight things with psychic abilities?
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Interesting. Is that going to be gyro then?
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
I mean, Samus gets tons of powers all the time for no reason. So that's fine. You're not a Chozo. I think. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be gyro for that
Will be
mind
her
stuff.
fate after being summoned to Vuros. The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Threads beyond space and time. Still no date? It's okay, you can say November. I just want a date. Dark Samus? Or just new suit? It's just new suit. It looks like Trace from Metroid Prime
Looks
Hunters.
like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Well, I guess I had to give us something.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Okay, that rumor was wrong. That's not gonna, like, quote unquote blow everything else out of the water.
Stir up some mischief?
How was the Plucky Squire?
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
What?
As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light.
That is
Mixing
an
ingredients to
idea
brew
for a
all
game.
sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen?
That's interesting.
Disney villains.
I'm curious if anyone was like asking for this though. Is someone out there like, oh my god, I love modern alt universe Disney villains.
Spellbinding adventure.
That's interesting though. That looks cute.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts.
Looks like an RPG Maker
During
game.
class, use magic circles to perform rituals,
Oh, what could go wrong?
fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to
Nice
do
hat.
outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Oh man, I love paying for college.
Or use the
It's my favorite
skills you've
pastime.
learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the
Alright,
road
so
to
we're
graduation
15 minutes
and beyond.
into the direct, and Metroid Prime 4 is the only actual
Are
Nintendo
you ready
game.
for a spellbinding journey?
That said, if you want to announce a Sonic game,
Begins
that'd be fine.
when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Witchbrook. I'm going to forget about that game, but it looks cute.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity.
The Eternal Life
In
of
this
Goldman.
hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore
Oh.
an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide.
Okay.
Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path
Scrooge
through
McDuck.
the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds?
Is this like a...
Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Metroidvania by the makers of Cuphead, or what?
Celebrate the 40th anniversary.
that
of
is actually very
Gradius with a
intriguing.
collection
Okay.
of arcade shoot 'em up games from across the series.
Gradius Origins.
Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3,
I truly do not care.
and Salamander 2.
It's
Some
cool.
titles come with multiple
Retro
versions,
collection for
including
people that
ones
like
from different
shmups
regions
/
and
bullet
launch
hells.
years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Oh.
Gradius Origins.
Well, that's
launches on the
interesting.
Nintendo
A
Switch
retro-styled
system
sequel
Pre-orders
in
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
a retro
Battle
collection.
to the beat in Rift
Or
of
maybe
the
it was a
Necro
Japan-only
Dancer.
thing before.
Press the
I didn't
corresponding
quite pay
buttons in
attention.
each lane to fight monsters
Rift to the
in
Necro
rhythm-based
Dancer.
combat. Keep the
I did hear
cadence
someone
up.
joking about
Thick
a new
footsteps,
Necro Dancer
quirky new
game,
games, remix
but
stages,
they were saying like
and
F-Zero
global leaderboards.
Necro
Plus,
Dancer.
more musical mayhem
or
awaits
Cadence
from the
of
Select
Lilat or
Music
something.
Pack paid DLC. And
Whoa.
be on the lookout for more
Madeline.
DLC in the future.
And
Rift
Pizza
of the
Tower
Necro
guy, I
Dancer
forget his name.
launches on Nintendo Switch
Peppino.
later today.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's see what's in store.
Oh, it's these guys. I don't know what they're Tamagotchi.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi Connection series.
Wait, they're called Tamagotchi,
There are
not Tamagotchi.
stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear
I'm gonna
shop.
keep saying Tamagotchi.
Polish pearly whites solo. Or
Oh
with
god,
a
it's
friend
like those
at the
horrible.
dentist.
It's like those
And
horrible
arrange plates at the
browser
afternoon tea
games for
shop.
kids. This website's just
12
full of like
wonderful stores need
clean
your
their
help.
teeth, deliver their baby,
Provide good
like just the
customer
worst
service
kind
with
of
high
Flash
ratings and
games.
upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100
Interesting.
new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to
Are
be
people like
booming.
big fans of
Get ready
Tamagotchi
to set up
characters?
shop when Tamagotchi Plaza
Like,
launches on
do they
Nintendo
want
Switch
Tamagotchi
June 27th.
as a new genre, or do they just want the little handheld pets? Oh, Pokemon ZA. Okay. Well, they showed a Mega. 2 Megas. Can we see a new Mega? 3 Megas. 4 Megas. Wait, there might have been 5 even. Is Kangaskhan in there?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA.
Show me a new
title in the Pokemon
new Mega
series.
form.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis. It also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City.
I sure did. It was a very big city.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
Definitely not evil.
Here, we'll get a glimpse
An
into
evil
the
corporation
lives
in
of
a
the
video game?
Pokemon and people
In real
of
life?
Lumio
Never heard of
City.
it.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
I did
These
complain
areas
about
are
this game in the
special
Pokemon
environments
Presents,
where
but I do
wild
plan on
Pokemon
getting
can
it,
live
so
comfortably,
I just
even
want more,
within the city.
information, so needs more
You
information.
can catch Pokemon here,
But dude, my baby.
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Why is there Spupa on the roof?
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the Zora transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
Okay.
Trainers await in battle
I wonder if
zones.
there's actually a day-night system that you have to like work around for this.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Interesting.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
Interesting. Yeah, the game flow is going to be very
With
different
Mega
from regular
Evolution,
Pokemon, I
some
think.
Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh my god. That's a lot of ranks to go
Trainers
through
who reach the
in a
top
single player
are
game.
said to have a wish granted. Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City.
Now, the
It
Rotom
seems there are even
phone,
more secrets
or the
waiting
Rotom
to
Dex is
be
a cute
uncovered.
idea, dog.
What will you find on your
But I think
adventure?
it's weird that like everyone has a Rotom
Pokemon
phone.
Legends ZA. launches on Nintendo Switch.
We're just
later
enslaving
this year.
ROMs. I feel like when it was introduced, it should have been like, oh, you're lucky. You befriended a Rotom that wants to help you out with your
It
phone.
seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
They're still not going to show a new Mega Form, are they?
Please take
Okay.
a look at this.
I'm looking.
Hello there.
WarioWare? Rhythm Heaven!
You're about to see. Boop. Doesn't have a big, epic story,
Rhythm Heaven Tomodachi Life?
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump
That's
through the ring.
That's a Tomodachi Life voice. Okay, it's been a long time since a Rhythm Heaven game.
It
Ah, they
sounds
messed up.
easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Boop.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Nice. I like Rhythm Heaven Fever. I don't know if I'll buy this on launch day or anything. They're cute games, but not worth playing
In this game,
60
you might
bucks
do
for
almost
whatever.
anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
Well, I know some people are popping off for this.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Nice. Yeah,
Get
not a
into
whole
the
lot to
rhythm
say,
with
but
a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
I'm glad they're making new Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Okay. 2026. Wow.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
It's not gonna
It
sell
includes
very well.
lots of
It
music
comes out that
produced by
late.
renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Because I'm sure the Switch 2 is coming out this year.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
Oh, maybe it
We
doesn't
hope you're
matter.
looking forward to it.
Because Switch 2 is backwards compatible, so.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
The use of
Please take a
digital
look.
games? Huh?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one,
Yeah.
freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
Uh-huh.
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
But why?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
That sounds like an added step to what's a pretty convenient way to play my games.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Can't I already
Now
do
you can
that?
play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
You just sign into your
Just as
account
if you had inserted a physical game
and
card.
you can just re-download any
With
games.
virtual game
How is this
cards,
different?
You can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Up to 2.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Okay, so that's how they get. They don't get people
You can also lend out virtual
sharing
game cards
like
to
one
your
public
Nintendo account,
Switch
family
account that
group
has every
members.
game that exists.
Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Oh, huh.
And you're done.
Okay,
They
so
can
you.
now play on their own system.
I see. That's the point. Is you can lend.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. games can be
That
left
makes
out
sense.
for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game card.
Okay, I kind of see the vision. It won't affect me, I don't
The
think, but
virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
alright.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
So you can move all your games to Switch
Let's take a
2.
look at more Nintendo
Alright, this is
Switch
why this Direct exists. They didn't want to just drop a trailer for that feature. Oh god, sizzle reel. Oh god, the copyrighted music. High on life. Interesting. I'm just gonna mute it for a little bit. Star Overdrive. That looks neat, I guess. The Wandering Village. Whoa, okay. So it's like a city management game, but it's on the back of a dinosaur. King of Meat. Also, I think I saw Bug Fable in there for a second, but I already own that on Steam. Lose Lagoon. Fantasy Life I. The heck? I've never played a Fantasy Life game. Okay. We're back in, we're back in.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
I don't know what that is.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations.
Mother.
In this epic RPG.
Huh. Cute graphics, I guess.
Experience the original
Actually, the
story,
backgrounds look kind of
along with
muddy.
brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
It's kind of like HD
Plus,
2D.
team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats
Well,
to allies.
I'm
through
glad
the
for
parameter
Saga
inheritance
Frontier
system.
fans, I guess.
After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages?
All the mysteries.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered
Did
launches on Nintendo
Did they already
Switch
remastered
later
Saga Frontier
today.
1? I don't even know.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions
cute
to
looking
discover,
puzzle game.
and mystifying secrets to unfold.
MC Escher
In Monument
video
Valley,
game.
lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people.
This actually looks pretty
A
interesting.
different journey awaits in Monument
I will say
Valley
though,
2.
I wasn't
Guide Row
really
in her
expecting
adventure
much
through
on
motherhood
Nintendo's end. I
as
was
she
kind
and
of
her
just
child
anticipating a
unlock
bunch
the
of
secrets of the sacred
third-party
geometry.
games.
Both games contain all
And
their
that's
additional
pretty much what we're
chapters,
getting.
add-ons, and DLC.
The only Nintendo games have been
First two
games we already know
Monument Valley
about.
games
Metroid
launch
Prime
on
4
Nintendo
and
Switch, April
Pokemon
15th.
Legends ZA.
Pre-orders begin later today.
Oh, there was
on
Rhythm
Nintendo
Heaven
eShop.
actually. That's a game they
And
announced.
Help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, Monument Valley already is a series. Okay, that's the third one, I guess. That doesn't look like Mario Golf. Not that I want it to be. Is that everybody's
A
golf?
brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Well then.
Aim. Time your button press just right.
So wait,
and take your
Everybody's
shot.
Golf is by the original devs of Mario Golf
Perform backspins.
before Camelot
side
took over.
spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and
Yeah,
face
Camelot
off
just
against
kinda
a
like
range
became
of
in charge of
rivals to
every
become
Mario
the
sports
ultimate
game.
golfer.
I know Mario Golf at least used to
In
have a
Wacky
different
Golf,
dev.
your shots could get pulled into holes or
So hey,
obstacles
if
might
you're a big
fall.
fan of Mario
It's
Golf
golf
Toadstool
that's
Tour,
like par for the course.
you should be excited about this, especially
Up to
if
4 golfers can hit the fairway
Mario Golf
together
Super Rush let
locally
you down.
or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off.
But everybody's golf is multi-plat,
Everybody's
so
Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
it's not a Nintendo exclusive or anything. Ninja Turtles? Captain America, okay.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of
Marvel
their team,
Cosmic
including the likes
Invasion.
of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine. to
Interesting.
take on the challenge. From close
So it
quarters
is kind of in the vein of
to
those,
real aces.
like
You
that
can
new
mix and match a
TMNT
variety
beat 'em
of
up.
heroes for an amazing array of possibilities.
Like it's a
And
new
swap between your
Marvel
team of 2 at
beat 'em
any
up,
time.
unless it's a
Take advantage of your
remake,
team's
and I
strengths to
just don't know the
overwhelm
source
your
material.
foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the
These
fate of the
graphics
Marvel
look a little too
universe
big-
begins when
good to be an old
Marvel
game.
Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Interesting.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Give me a reason to have woken up so early. Animal Crossing? Okay. Tomodachi Life, okay. Sure? Yeah, Tomodachi Life 2 looks
How
like.
refreshing.
Of course, because they led with it. They led with the little Tomodachi Life voice. But that was... No, they didn't lead with it. That was for Rhythm Heaven, but... They were putting the thoughts in my head. Tomodachi Life...
Life, living the dream.
I've played the original Tomodachi Life. 2026. I thought it was a fun time, but it's not like... I mean, clearly I'm not that hyped, but okay.
Did you want to talk?
It's a very strange game, but it's
Glad that was only a dream.
fun. Watch people start freaking about
That
AI
was
voices.
Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first
When
new entry in the series
that,
in over 10
like,
years. In the
That's
trailer,
just how
we saw
Tomodachi
new
always
characters
was.
living on an island
Even
out at
before
sea.
you got mad about AIs
What kinds
existing.
of interactions do you think they'll have?
They're not very good AI voices, let's be honest.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Okay.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
A new channel.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Okay.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Later, huh?
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
I'll give it a shot, I guess.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay. How do I fairly rate this? Because I really wasn't expecting much, and I didn't get much. A little gameplay gimmick for Metroid Prime 4. Slightly closer look at what's a ZA? Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life, which I'm glad are getting new games, but they're not games that I'm especially excited for. Do I watch it back? There's not even anything I want to scroll through. Let's take a look here. Like, okay, what was interesting here? Dragon Quest is old news.
We hope you're excited.
I mean,
More
they
information
set the precedent. The first thing they showed was, here's a game that's already been announced for other consoles. That's our lead. They usually want to open strong and close strong. Honestly, they should have opened with Rhythm Heaven if instead. Rhythm Heaven and close the Tomodachi Life. I think that's the right choice. To close the Tomodachi Life. If that's all they got. Yeah, Somnium Files. Some Atlas game remake. Shadow Labyrinth looks cool. I don't know if that's been announced already. I will probably forget about it. Well, I mean, that'll stick in my head. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's a Metroidvania with Pac-Man. Whatever this game is called. Patapon. Pata. That's cool. Maybe I'll get that someday. If it goes on sale. Harvest Moon. Metroid Prime 4. Like, there's... There's a gameplay gimmick. US psychic powers. That's cool. And there's a new suit. That's neat. Disney villains. That's interesting. Little pixel witch game. Looks cute. I'll forget about it. Gradius. Who cares? Tamagotchi Plaza. That's a very big who cares. Pokemon. Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven's cool. I don't know. Those games are only like 2 or 3 hours long. So it's hard to justify spending full game price on them. That game cartridge thing is neat, I guess. I hope they make it so that it's not something you have to deal with. Like, if you don't plan on sharing with friends or transferring consoles, then it's not gonna like shove this in your face. You're like, oh, you can't play this downloaded game because you have not initialized the virtual game card. It's like, but I played it yesterday. It was fine. It's an interesting system. They want you to lend your game to your friends. And actually, I can see the 14-day return being annoying, but I think that's a good idea because you don't want to like lend a game to a friend and then they forget. And one at a time per friend. That makes sense. And yeah, you have to be in person. You can't just lend to your online friends. That makes sense. I wonder if there'll be someone will make like an interface app like, oh, download this app on your computer and you can be quote unquote next to your friend's Switch. I don't know if they would even bother, but I feel like that's something you could do because they communicate with Bluetooth, I think. Maybe. That's a neat thing. Yeah, I was kind of expecting a nothing burger, and that's kind of what I got. Res Golf, that's cool. Cosmic Invasion. Tomodachi Life. I know some people are freaking out for that. Like, oh my god. Tomodachi Life came back. My favorite game 5 ever. Wow. Again, I wasn't expecting a lot. So, and I did not get a lot. Mother HD trilogy is never going to happen, but I'm going to keep hoping for it every direct. I'm surprised. I would have thought there'd be like at least 1 or 2 Nintendo remakes. I don't know, Star Fox Adventure remastered or something. But nope, they're saving all their goodies for Switch 2, I suppose. But Nintendo Switch has games. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna go try to get more sleep. This was fine. Not worth getting up for, but it was fine. Okay, fair out. Goodbye.